Welcome back to School's Challenge Quiz. You are watching the 9th match here in round 2. Scores are Titchfield High on 3 points, St. Catherine High on 5. You'll notice that St. Catherine High lost a point. The judges did not accept their answer to the chemistry question, Dalton's law. The total pressure exerted by the mixture of non-reacting gases is equal to what? The answer is the sum of the partial pressures of individual gases. And also, Norma Walters is the custos of St. Anne, not of St. Catherine. As we get into the speed challenge, teams can answer as many questions as possible during 3 separate 60-second periods. Titchfield High, you were sent in to bat first. It's time for your first minute. Titchfield, in the Bible, how many cubits was the length of Noah's Ark?
300 cubits.
That's right. What type of structural joint is found at the base of the index finger in humans?
Saddle.
Condyloid. Using the word teacup, give an expression which means a situation in which someone makes a big deal over something trivial.
A storm in a teacup.
Good. Who is the South Korean president?
South Korean. Moon Jae-in.
That's right. The Thar Desert is located in parts of 2 countries. Name one.
Iran.
India or Pakistan. In which country would you find the Mamberamo River?
Yeah. Mozambique.
Indonesia. Who composed the musical work The Magic Flute?
Mozart.
That's right. What is the atomic number and symbol of lanthanum?
Number.
So 59 LA.
57 LA. What is 8495 in standard form?
8.495 times 10 to the 3.
Third power, correct. Who voiced the role of Tentacula in the animated film Rumble?
Ted Lasso.
Terry Crews. In what year did Marcus Garvey set up the Universal Negro Improvement Association in Jamaica?
1914.
That's right. Well done, Titchfield, for your first minute. St. Catherine High, we're coming over to you now for your first minute here in the speed challenge. St. Catherine, in the Bible, what was the width of Noah's Ark in cubits?
50 cubits.
That's right. What type of structural joint is found in the neck of humans?
Hinge joint.
Pivot. Using the word swallow, give an expression which means that one good event does not mean everything is all right.
Pass.
One swallow does not make a summer. Who is the president of the Philippines?
Pass.
Rodrigo Duterte. The Gobi Desert is located in parts of 2 countries. Name one.
Mongolia.
That's right, or China. In which country would you find the Malwa Plateau?
Malwa. Just good one, Angela.
France.
India. Who composed the musical work The Minute Waltz? Minute Waltz.
Just give one, Angela.
Pass.
Beethoven.
Frederick Chopin. What is the atomic number and symbol of tellurium?
So that would be 52 TE.
That's right. What is 987 in standard form?
987.
9.87 times 10 to the 2.
That's right. Who voiced the role of Axe Hammer in the animated film Rumble?
Pass.
Rebecca Quinn. In what year did the U.S. pay $25 million to purchase the Danish islands from Denmark?
1916.
1917. In which sport is the term blind side? And we won't have time. Well done, St. Catherine, for your first minute. Titchfield, coming back over to you now for your second minute. And we're asking you to speak up a little bit, speak clearly into the microphones, okay? Titchfield, in which sport is an albatross an amazing feat?
Albatross.
Golf.
That's right. In which country is the birthplace of physicist Robert Boyle?
Ireland.
That's right. Specifically, what article of clothing is un chaleco in Spain?
Chaleco. Jacket.
A vest. Which New Zealand author wrote the novel The Silences Between?
Pass.
Kerry Hulme. Which fort was built in Jamaica in 1782 to protect the bay between Port Henderson and the Hellshire Hills?
Passage Fort.
Sorry?
Passage Fort.
Fort Small. In the Bible, which book begins with these words? There was a man in the land of Uz.
Oz.
Job.
Job.
That's right. What is the name of the larval stage in the life cycle of an amphibian?
Lava stage.
Tadpole.
Plateau.
That's right. Spell pique, which means to stimulate interest or curiosity.
P-I-Q-U-E.
That's right. Who is the president of the Press Association of Jamaica?
George Davis.
That's right. Pharmacology is a branch of entomology focusing on the scientific study of which insects?
Farm. Ant.
That's right. Abidjan is the administrative capital
Argos.
of which country? Côte d'Ivoire, correct. Which artist recorded the single Shivers? And we won't have time for your answer to that, which I'm sure would have been Ed Sheeran. Well done, gentlemen, for your second minute. St. Catherine, coming back over to you now for your second minute. What was the nationality of the physicist Paul-Adrien Maurice Dirac?
French.
British. Specifically, what article of clothing is el esmoquin in Spain?
Belt.
It's a tuxedo. Which American author wrote the novel Men Without Women?
D.H. Lawrence.
Ernest Hemingway. Which fort in Jamaica is situated behind the Rio Bueno Primary School in the parish
Fort
of Trelawney?
Charlotte.
Sorry?
Fort Charlotte.
Fort Dundas. In the Bible, which book begins with these words? The words of the preacher.
Ecclesiastes.
Good. What is the name for the stage in the life cycle of a silkworm in which the larva spins silk threads around
Pupa.
it to protect itself?
Pupa.
A cocoon. Spell segue, which means to proceed to what follows without a pause.
No, SEGUIE.
SEGUE. Who is the president of the Business Process Industry Association of
Pass.
Jamaica? Gloria Henry. What is the name for the scientific study of microscopic organisms?
Microbiology.
Sorry?
Microbiology.
Microbiology is
Good.
correct. Conakry is the capital of which country?
Guinea.
That's right. Which artist recorded the single In the Bible?
The Bible.
In the Bible.
Josh, go.
And that was Drake. Well done, St. Catherine, for your second minute. Gentlemen, coming back over to you now for your third and final minute here in the speed challenge. What is the formula for rubidium hydroxide?
RB. O2.
RBOH. What is the square of 34?
34. 34. Square. 1296.
1156. Who voiced the furry star of the animated movie Vivo?
Vivo. Telasso.
Lin-Manuel Miranda, who was Jamaica's chief minister in 1958.
58. Norman Lee.
Sorry?
Norman Manley.
That's right. Which European football club plays its home games at the Alliance Stadium?
Aliens. Wait. Bayern Munich.
Juventus, who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1906 for experiments on the conduction of electricity by gases?
J.J. Thompson.
That's right. When is anteayer?
Yesterday.
Before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, correct. Who wrote the novel The Lifted Veil?
Pass.
George Eliot. In which Jamaican parish is the Percy Juna Hospital?
Manchester.
That's right. In the Bible, in which town did Jesus resurrect the son of a widow?
Nain.
That's right. Which organ is the primary source of the hormone calcitriol?
The kidney.
That's right. By adding a prefix, give the opposite, and we won't have time. Well done, Titchfield, for your third and final minute. St. Catherine, coming back over to you now for your third and final minute here in the Speed Challenge. What is the formula for strontium hydroxide?
So that is SROH bracket 2.
Good. What is the square of 37?
37. We 1369.
That's right. Who voiced the character Rose in the animated movie Vivo?
Pass.
Zoe Saldana. In what year did Jamaica hold its last referendum of any kind?
1962.
61. Which European football club plays its home games at Le Parc des Princes?
Paris Saint-Germain.
That's correct. Who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1910 for his work on the equation of state for gases and liquids?
Pass.
Johann Diederik van der Waals. When is Pasado Mañana?
Next week, the day after tomorrow.
That's right. Who wrote the novel The Professor?
Charlotte Bronte.
Charlotte Bronte is correct. In which Jamaican parish is the Noel Holmes Hospital?
Noel Holmes.
St. Catherine.
Hanover. In the Bible, in which town did a woman prepare lodging and food for the prophet Elisha?
Zarephath.
Shunem. The hormone melatonin is released from which gland in the body?
Gland. Sebaceous gland.
Pineal gland, by adding a prefix, and we won't have time. St. Catherine, that's the end of your third minute and the end of the Speed Challenge. Let's take a look at the scores. Titchfield High have moved up to 23 points. St. Catherine High just behind on 17. When we come back, it'll be time for the exciting Buzzer Challenge, which will decide our winners. Stay with us. The 9th match in round 2 in TVJ's Schools Challenge Quiz returns right after this.